Happy day students, we are going to see chapter 3 metals and non-metals part 4. We are going to discuss about how do metals and non-metals react. Okay, in case of metals, we can take for example we can take sodium metal. Sodium metal, it belongs to group 1 alkali metals. Okay, group 1. So what is the atomic number of sodium? Sodium atomic number is 11. Correct. So how will you write the electronic configuration? 2, 8, 1. So it has one electron in the outermost shell. Okay. You know very well that only the electron present in outermost shell, it will involve in bonding. Either it will lose its electron or it will gain its electron. Only the outermost electron will involve in bonding. Okay, so here if you take sodium, it has one electron in its outermost shell. So what will happen? It will loses its one electron and it becomes stable. 2, 8. You know, if it is completely filled the shell, so it is stable. So it will lose its electron. So metals, sodium, it will tend to lose one electron and become, or it will gain positive ion. So it will become Na plus. So this positive ion is known as cation. So when metals tend to lose electron, it becomes, or it gains positive ion, and that is called as cation, and it forms Na plus ion. So if you take, for example, in case of non-metals, we can take example chlorine. So what is the atomic number of chlorine? It is 17. So how will you write the electronic configuration? 2, 8, 7. So how many electrons it needs? It needs one electron to attain stable configuration. So it gains one electron and it becomes negative ion. It gains negative ion. So it becomes Cl minus. So this negative ion, it is called as anion. So here you need to keep in mind that don't confuse between cathode and cation, anode and anion. Cathode is negatively charged electrode, whereas cation is positive ion. So from this we are coming to conclusion that metals will tend to lose electrons, whereas non-metals will tend to gain electrons. So look at this wonderful picture. It has a wonderful meaning in that. First we will see what happens. So here two guys are there. One guy has 7 electrons, the other has 1. Okay, as such both are happy with what they have. Okay, look at the second picture. This guy, he don't want that one electron he has. Some way he has to give that electron. So he is ready to donate that electron completely to the other person. So he is losing that one electron to the other guy. So now he feels so positive because he has only one electron, that also completely he has lost it to the other person. Because of losing electron, he has gained positive ion. So he feels so positive, but the other guy, he is not happy. So with this picture, we can relate it to our real life. In what way we can relate? Okay, so this guy don't want to keep the negative thoughts. He always wants to feel positive. So he, whatever negative thoughts he has, he wants to eliminate that completely. So he eliminated that, and this positive thoughts will make you to achieve greater heights. Once you replace all your negative thoughts with the positive one, you can start having positive results in all the activities you are doing. Don't, like this guy, don't tend to keep so many negative thoughts within you. You try to eliminate your negative thoughts completely and fill it with positive thoughts. So with the help of this example, sodium chloride, we are going to see how ionic bond is formed between sodium and chloride. So sodium, already in the previous slide, I have explained sodium. What is the electronic configuration? We know very well that it is 2, 8, 1. Okay, so it can be written as Na. So it has 1 electron. Okay. Chlorine. So what is the atomic number? 17. So it can be written as 2, 8, 7. So I told you only outermost electron will involved in bonding, either losing or gaining of electrons. So only outermost electron. So we will take only the outermost electron. So chlorine, how many electrons it has? 3. So in order to differentiate the electrons, I am differentiate with the help of dot and cross. Okay, so chlorine has 7. So chlorine needs one more electron to gain its stable configuration. You know, stable configuration means either it has to be 2, 8, 18, 32. You know very well, if it attains 8, after 8, there is no possibility of further reaction because 8 itself, it attains the stable configuration. So though it can accommodate 18, 32 in the shell, but the maximum number of electron it can hold is 8, because after that the chemical reactivity will be very, very less. So coming back to this example, so here what will happen? The sodium will tend to lose its electron, and chlorine, it tends to accept 1 electron or gain 1 electron. So it becomes Na plus, because it loses its 1 electron, so it becomes plus. Okay, whereas chlorine is gaining 1 electron, so it becomes minus. So the bond formed between sodium and chloride, Na and Cl. So the bond formed between sodium and chloride, this bond is called as ionic bond. So how will you define ionic bond? That is the transfer of electron from a metal to non-metal. So the bond formed between these two, it is called as ionic bond, or the other name of ionic bond is electrovalent bond. So this is how ionic bond is formed. We will see one more example to see. Look at this picture. So 2 and 8. So sodium will loses its 1 electron. So chlorine is gaining its 1 electron. So this is just to show you how 1 electron is getting lost from sodium. Okay. So we will see one more example. So here we are going to see one more example, formation of magnesium chloride, MgCl2. So Mg, you know what is the atomic number is 12. So how will you write the electronic configuration? 2, 8, 2. So here magnesium will loses its 2 electron. So it loses 2 electrons. So it becomes Mg2 plus. And chlorine, it is accepting, each chlorine is accepting 1 electron, so it becomes Cl minus. Okay, so look at this. So magnesium, you know very well, only outermost electron will involve. So magnesium, it has 2 electrons in its outermost shell. So magnesium 1, 2. Okay, chlorine, You know very well formula for magnesium chloride Cl2. So 2 chlorine is involved. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 electrons. So each chlorine needs one electron to attain its table. So this will go here. So magnesium will lose its 1 electron to 1 chlorine and another electron to another chlorine. So magnesium as a whole, it loses 2 electrons. So it becomes Mg2+. So it is here how many chlorine atoms is involved? 2 chlorine atom is involved. So we will write it as Mg2+ and Cl2 we need to write it as a subscript and minus. Okay, so the bond formed between magnesium and chlorine is the ionic bond, and we know that plus and minus, positive charge and negative charge. So it is held together by a force called electrostatic force of attraction. So how will you define ionic compound? Means it is the compound formed by transfer of electron from a metal to a non-metal. So the bond formed between the metal and the non-metal either by gaining or losing electrons. So the ionic bond will be formed. Ionic bond, what is the other name for ionic compound? That is called as electrovalent compound. Now we are going to see the properties of ionic compounds. So we know that ionic compounds are formed by the transfer of electrons and it is made up of ions. So it is held together strongly by the electrostatic force of attraction. So it will be crystalline solids. They have high melting and boiling point. So ionic compounds are soluble in water, but it will be insoluble in organic solvents. Organic solvents means petrol, kerosene. They will conduct electricity only in molten state or in solution. You know that it is crystalline solids, but in crystalline solids the conduction of electricity is not possible. Why? Because it is held tightly together by the electrostatic force of attraction. So there will be no free movement of ions. You know that molten state or in solution, molten state, it is in a flowing state. So there will be the free movement of ions possible. So only in molten state or in solution the conduction of electricity is possible. So these are the 4 different properties of ionic compounds.